We are here in Ely, Nevada because we got the exclusive invite to celebrate with them 35 years of steam. And I'll also be driving the train, which is so exciting.
As the steam locomotive literally comes alive, it literally starts breathing and things start happening and it develops its own personality. No two trips out on the line are ever the same. Every day something new and different happens out there, and the crews have to respond to this, and they got to respond right now.
You know, one of my favorite things about this program is that this program right here is what got me started here at the railroad. I came here just like you as a Be the Engineer participant, and I took 93 up and down the hill. And that was the first I ever ran a steam locomotive. And so today, just a few short years later, I'm teaching people like you how to do that from all over the world. And that's such an incredible feeling, and being able to share our history and really bring people's dreams come true. Most of them, it's a lifelong dream to run one of these. And here we make those dreams a reality. So today you participate in what's called the Be the Engineer program. What that is we let people come from wherever. They go through our book, they take a safety test, and then we get them in the cab. And for about 2 hours, they get to have that hands-on instruction on how to run one of these. And then they're behind the throttle, and they are at the controls, taking a 100-and-some-year-old steam locomotive on a 14-mile round trip on mountain grades. The 14-mile round trip is our historic main line that left from Ely and came up to the mines at Ruth. This is where the ore trains came, and they picked up the copper ore and took it to the smelter in McGill. The main line's still there. So now, over 100 years later, we're still running equipment on the same line. And 93, the one that you're taking, was originally purchased to run on the same rails that you went on today. 93 is a very lucky locomotive. 93 is also called the Monster. When she arrived, the newspapers were very excited for this monster locomotive that was coming, and they put her to work hauling ore trains. Hauling ore trains was a dangerous business, and she's been in at least 3 major wrecks in her career since she was built in 1909. There's no reason that she should still be here, but she's a lucky engine. She always got put back together, and she just keeps running down the tracks.
Being a fireman here at the Nevada Northern Railway?
I'm not just a fireman, I'm a brakeman, I'm a mechanic, I'm an engineer, fireman. I've got most time probably on 81 this year. But with firing, you know, every trip is different. How the engineer's running, how many people are on board, how many cars. So it's always different. You're always learning. You're always trying to perfect it, right? Trying to get that perfect lap, right? And you know, each engine's different. They all have their own characteristics. They all have their own personalities. And I just enjoy being out on them. I think most of us do.
What would,
So-
what would you say, because you said they each have their own personalities, if you could characterize 93, how would you describe her?
A brute, an unyielding brute. We always say this is the engine that separates the boys from the men when it comes to running. 81's very forgiving. You can fire her extremely easy. 93, as of now, it takes some serious oomph to get her up the mountain and back. But this is actually the engine that started it all for me. 93 is like my child. Everyone loves 81 or 40, but yeah, 93 is my favorite. She's not the best looking, but it's an absolute brute.
So we are currently in the engine house, and this is where everyone works on the trains, and it's remarkable to see the hard work that goes into preserving history, and that's what they're all about here at the Nevada Northern Railway Museum.
Yeah.